Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Good morning, Instagram, and good morning, Facebook and YouTube. I hope everybody is doing well this morning. What a great topic we're going to have today. The word is redirect. Redirect. I love it. To redirect ourselves, to start anew, to get into a place and of learning and then saying, you know what, we're going to redirect our energy over here or shift our energy over here. I love the shifting piece. I love it. Hello, look, it's Allie. Hello, thank you for being on here this morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's say hello to everybody else. Hello, Rhonda and Tiffany and Desiree. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Jamie. Maria, good to see you. Joy, hello, hello, hello. Michelle Moray, good morning, y'all. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for being here, everyone. I appreciate you all being here. Delora, great googly moogly. Great googly moogly to you, too. Hope you are doing well. Um, and that reminds me, Delora and I have a friend. Her name is Laura Bryant, and she's been on my lives before. Laura, if you go to her Facebook page, she is going to be, she's in Lisa Williams' training class. She's doing her advanced class that she has to get some people that are that have to give her feedback on her mediumship. So if you go to Laura Bryan's page, I don't know, to Laura, what do they have to do exactly? I'm going to actually call Laura and see if we can get her on today, sometime today, so she can promote a little bit. And she's just a beautiful person. Laura is going with me next week to with Susan Fuller and Danette Lowe. We're all going to the Hay House convention next week, so super excited about that. Good morning, Heather and Janet. And Tiffany says Laura's amazing. Hello, Cindy and Rhonda. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. So, PT Buttonhead, good morning. Thank you for being here. So, let's talk about redirect. Is there anything in your life currently that you need a little redirection? Tara, good morning. Yolanda, good morning. What is something that you need to redirect? Is it you're redirecting your thought process? Is it redirecting your attitude? And I don't mean, like redirect your attitude. I mean, like maybe, you've been feeling down a little bit and maybe you need to redirect that into a healthier approach. What needs redirection? And it's fascinating because redirection is always about growth, at least for me. I know it's about growth. I wonder if it is for you guys as well. Good morning, Michelle. Thank you for being here. And Margie, good morning. Good morning. So Joy says to redirect motivation. Okay, that's a good one. Redirecting your motivation. How do we get more motivated? Tara says your eating habits. I hear you on that one, trust me. Jamie said, yes, I'm letting go of someone and seeing the benefit of the removal. Still painful, but necessary. Excellent. There she is, Laura. I was just talking about you. I'm sure Delora told you. I was just saying that you are doing um, your Lisa Williams class, and you need some people that are going to be volunteers to give you feedback for your mediumship. Is that correct? And maybe Laura, you and I need to go on live, and we can tell everybody that. So um, there you have it. There it is. And maybe Laura, if you want to, maybe I could send you the StreamYard link after our meditation, and you could pop on and talk. Totally up to you. Totally up to you. Focus. Okay. Sorry to interrupt, but her page says she has enough volunteers for now. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for letting me know. Laura, you got enough volunteers for right now? You're good? Okay. Redirecting frustration to action. This is really good. This is really good, Heather. Redirecting frustration into action. How many of you can relate to that? How many of you can relate to that? Good morning, Rebecca. I have one curl that's driving me. There we go. Just won't stay down. There we go. Okay. Uh, how many of you would like to take what you're frustrated with and redirect that into action? So important. So important. Laura, if you want to come on later with me now, like in about after our meditation, I can send you the StreamYard link if you want. Just let me know if your camera ready. Okay, so many of you, hi Rebecca, you guys can relate to taking something that's frustrated and moving into action. So let's do this. Let's look at, for example, I'll just use an example of mine. Let's say that I needed to take the frustration of moving because the boxes and everything, boxes it just is chaos for me, right? Take the frustration of moving into action. So what can I do? Well, I could do a couple things. I can just one get over it. And thank you, Rebecca. Rebecca's taking us on a walk with her dog. Thank you. Oh, with your sister and a dog. Thank you. If I look at it and I say, okay, I'm going to pack 3 boxes a day. I'm going to pack 3 boxes a day. That's doable. But the frustration part of like, the move, well, I have to look at the calendar and just have a countdown. So I need to redirect my action to me being a planner just to plan, okay, I'm leaving on the 18th. I'm coming back on the 22nd. We're moving on the 29th. So it's fast. It's coming up. So I need to say, okay, this needs to be done. And then the week of before when I get back, that week I can carry some of the fragile pieces that I'm nervous about to move, right? So if I have a game plan and I would literally write it out, I would write out, this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. Yes, but you really can't get over it because the frustration is really there. But, like Heather just said, make a plan and take one reasonable step at a time. So the frustration would be less, right? Also because I have, an amazing partner in my life that is taking care of, like, even though I was joking and saying John is, setting up the boxes in April, it's smart, right? It's super smart to do it. So taking the frustration and moving into action and using the frustration energy into action, breathing through it and moving to action. So that's what we're going to do. If you give us a moment, we're all going to do a guided meditation. And then Laura says, yes, I'll get dressed. Okay, good. Thank you, Laura. Go get dressed. Okay. So look, what an added bonus. We'll have Laura Bryant on in a few minutes. Okay. So let's do a favor. If we can hold the comments for right now, I want you guys to take a nice breath in. Just breathe. Take another breath in. Exhale out. Good. I really want you to take a good breath in this time. Breathe it in. Hold it for a moment. Exhale it all out. Good. And in your mind's eye, if you can, just close your eyes. Just close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to imagine that you're at a park. The birds are singing. The sun is out. The grass is green. You can hear dogs barking in the background. You see swings and a slide. Beautiful flowers in the park. Red ones and yellow and orange, all against the green grass. And you can see blue flowers and a dark, deep indigo and even purple flowers, making a rainbow collection in the park. And you let go of frustration. You let go of aggravation. And maybe there are kids in the park that are screaming and laughing, and that is doing something to you, maybe annoying you or making you want to laugh as well. We're going to redirect that energy into the peace of the flowers and the colors, and you being outside, and you being present in the moment, being alive and full of fresh air, being grateful for this moment. And in that moment, giving gratitude of thanks, you have redirected your energy. And the dogs barking and the kids playing and laughing and screaming might shift you once again, but you go back to, I'm grateful that I can see this. I'm grateful that I have hearing to hear this. I'm grateful that I can be feeling what I'm feeling. I'm grateful that I had the legs to walk to this park. Redirecting your energy from frustration to gratefulness. And in that moment, you might have an aha moment. The ability to say, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to scream with the children. I'm going to get on the swing. Or I'm just going to lay in the grass and look at the sky. Whatever you choose, you've chosen something different. So today, see how you can redirect your energy. Take a nice breath in and slowly exhale out and come to the here and now. How do you guys feel? So I will tell you that we have several different workshops happening, several different workshops. We have one coming up this week. Yep, that was the microwave. It was the time to have John's coffee be warmed. In the new place, we will have I'll have an office space where you can't hear anything. So that's good. Everyone saying good morning, John. Because they heard the microwave. So I said, and now the Willow's doing that. Okay, so let's see how you guys are doing. See, it's never ending. It's never ending. Never ending here. So let's see what you're saying. Beautiful. Thank you. Yes. Relaxed. Excellent. Good morning, Kim. To Laura, blow those worries into a bubble and watch them float up to the sky. Yes. Good morning, John. It got me right in the heart when you said legs to walk because I'm struggling with my back and hip. Okay. Gather around the water cooler. Good morning. Good morning, John. Yo, John. Cute, Tara. Thierry, I was swinging with my granddaughter. So looking forward to our summer adventures. I love that. Enjoy the coffee. Yes. Hearing life happen in your home is warm. Thank you. Thank you. And the children pitch in. Of course they do. That was amazing. I needed it. Excellent. Your descriptions are always great. Thank you very much. Yes. Good morning, Harry and Willow. So we're doing a lot of things, guys. We're doing a lot of things. We have astrology and elements on the 13th and the 15th. So wrapping around Mother's Day. It is a great class. You're going to learn about the elements and your astrological signs. And then part 2 is how to create. I'm going to show you sort of part of the mess. Do you see my meditation cloth there? How to create a meditation cloth. So I'm going to show you that part. Really, really excited about that. As Dolores said, tomorrow night is the info session for the Aspects of Love retreat. So I hope you guys will join us then. Thank you, Delora. And then we have some of the classes. You need to go to eliaspatris.com, look under events and appearances. There are some classes that have early bird special. You don't want to miss those. The Get Your Groove Back and the Vision Board, revamp your vision board. I don't know if that's an early bird. I forgot. And there's some other ones. So you might want to take a look at all of those. Tonight we have Pandora Pappas on 5 p.m. Pacific time. We're going to talk about trusting your inner voice. So excited. So excited about, yes, we do have a special guest. Let me check with Laura and see if Laura's ready. Let's see if Laura's ready. Okay. Laura, should I send this to you via Gmail or should I send it to you via Messenger? Let's wait. Yes. And then there is the healthy boundaries. I know. Me and my inner voice argue a lot. I get it. I know. And I've done it too. I've totally done it too. Let's see if Laura Bryant is ready. If she's ready. And I forgot to put my my do not disturb on. There we go. Okay. You can relate. I get it. Me too. Totally. ABC Coast to Coast. Hello, how are you? Thanks for being here. All right. Delora, I'm gonna just send it to you. How's that? And then you could send it to Laura. Is that good? Does that work? Does that work for you? Invite and copy and messenger and Delora. Okay, we're gonna do Laura. There she is. And we're going to do that. And we're going to do edit. And we're going to do paste. And then we're going to send it. That's what I do all day, you guys. Edit, paste, send. And has anybody used Calendly? Do you like Calendly or Equity? I don't know which one to do. It's for, I'm going to have scheduling on my website coming up. So, all right. Questions. Anybody have any questions? Questions on what's coming up or what are we doing? Or how do you switch? How do you redirect these energies? Because, let's face it, that full moon, I don't know, that full moon in Scorpio really did a doozy. Really did a doozy. But here's the thing. I'm going to post something after this about what Astro Butterfly is saying regarding regarding our energy that's coming up with Jupiter moving into Taurus. Really, really fascinating. Really, really fascinating. Can't wait. Can't wait. It's going to start on the 15th. Susan Murphy, hello. Thank you for joining us. All right. How we doing? Is Laura ready? If she's not, that's okay. I can stall. Um, so again, lots of stuff happening. Lots of stuff happening. Um, it nearly beat you to death. I get it. I get it. Hey, Natalie, the Scorpio moon was the biggest healing I've ever experienced. Lovely. Lovely. And you know what? That's the power of a lunar eclipse with Pluto in retrograde. Mercury goes direct, you guys, in 5 days. Mercury goes direct in 5 days. So just to know that if you're affected by that. But, I have to tell you, uh, I love her dearly. Crisscross Astro Sauce is an amazing person to get a reading with. She's just one of the people. My friend Dawn Silver is another person. She's in Chicago. She's another person to get an astrological reading with. Just we have amazing people, and I do have a friend who is going to combine astrology with numerology. We have Susan Owens who does numerology, but my friend David Woodbridge, once he gets his business up and going, David was one of the people that was with me, Susan Fuller, Rhiannon, Archuleta, and Sherry Dworkin Smith, 55 of us, that all took the advanced mediumship program with John Holland and the late Janet Havoc back in 2019 in Richmond, Virginia at the Edgar Cayce Foundation. So he will be hopefully joining us soon. David's very precise. He likes to have all his ducks in a row, and he will let me know, and we will definitely have him on to talk about astrology and numerology. So we have a lot of people to pull and to connect with to get the information that we need. Natalie said, I was lucky to have an energy worker work on me on the full moon and release all kinds of trauma, amazing experience. Awesome, Natalie. Love that. And, Pluto in retrograde is really bringing up some of the toxicity, and it has that opportunity. You have the opportunity to redirect that energy and say, okay, what do I really need to let go of? And if you guys followed me on the full moon and did the full moon release with me and followed, if you're still putting coins or whatever you're putting on your windowsill, we are going to do a new moon energy on the 17th. Now, the new moon is on the 18th, but you can do 3 days before, 3 days after. So I leave on the 18th, but we'll do it on the 17th. And we'll do it at 7 o'clock Pacific time. So come back and join us at 7 o'clock Pacific time on the 17th. I'll have to do another flyer for that one. So Dolores says, get your birth chart at alabe.com. Go to free birth chart and don't put in your email, leave it blank, and then talk to Crisscross Astrostraus. The reason why we did the coins is this. You release something, right? You release something for the full moon. And when you release something, sometimes I can speak for myself, sometimes we have the opportunity, leave it as such, the opportunity to call it back in unknowingly because we're so focusing on it still. So to shift that energy, I thought of something interesting, like think of the good fortune. and placing a coin on the windowsill each day allows you or reminds you of the good fortune that's coming. So when the new moon comes along, you can then say, look, I've already set my intention to bring in abundance and good fortune in. Just something, just something to think about. And there she is already. And well, she's already beautiful because I've already seen her with no makeup on. Because we went to celebrate your life together in Scottsdale. So this is a woman that doesn't need any makeup. I don't think she even wears any makeup, but she doesn't need any makeup whatsoever. She doesn't. She's just naturally pretty, inside and out. All right, here we go. Please hold callers. And I'm sorry, Instagram, you're just going to have to listen to Laura instead of see her. So here you go.
Well, hello, Elias. Thank you so much for having me on.
Of course, I thought, you know what? Instead of me explaining everything that you're doing, might as well get it from you. So tell everybody what you're doing.
So I'm in class with Lisa Williams, and I have been. It's a 1.5-year class, and right now she's having us do some readings for people, and they have to give it an evaluation for us. As of right now, I'm doing 3 a week, and then I have to evaluate myself and what I need to work on and what I think I'm doing good in, right? But here next month, she's really going to ramp it up. And she said it's probably going to be 4 a week. So I am looking for new people. Right now it's mediumship, but when I start doing the 4 a week, it's either going to be the healing, the mediumship, or the psychic part. And I would appreciate it, if you're looking for a free reading, please hop over to my page and hit that like button or hit that follow button. I am only doing pop-ups, and there's a reason why. My schedule changes all the time, depending on what's going on. So I'm doing pop-ups at different times of the day to give different people that work different hours a chance to do the reading. So when I pop on and say, hey, I have time right now, then whoever messaged me, I take, whichever ones come first, and I read them and ask for my evaluation.
So you're doing psychic readings, you're doing mediumship, and what's the other one? Healing?
Healing. Mm-hmm.
And can you
I'm not quite sure about the healing. She hasn't really gone into it.
Okay.
But I will tell you guys, I'm not, because I appreciate everybody that's volunteering. I know there's so many people out there, and this is what I'm trying to do. There are so many people out there that can't afford a reading, and I get it. I've been there, done that. I know what that's like. So I'm encouraging you guys to please hop on and follow my page, because I love helping people just like you, Elias. I really do. And I'm trying not to limit it. So right now I'm working on mediumship, and you might be like, oh, I don't want to do a whole lot of mediumship. I usually answer a question or two that you're wanting to know because I'm thankful for the help that people are giving me.
Excellent. Tiffany says hi. Jamie says
hi, Tiff. And Tiffany's actually on my list.
Oh, good. And Jamie says, thank you for the opportunity, Laura. And here's the beauty about this, guys. Think about all the psychic mediums that I know that I bring on my lives. There is no competition here. Please know that we are all striving to do good work for good people and to help whoever we can. The end result is you guys helping yourselves. But when I believe in somebody, I will bring them on. There are more than enough people in this world to get what they need to get. And, Laura's a friend, and we just support each other. So it's really important, really important. Yep. And there's plenty of loved ones to go around. That's so
definitely is. And Delora, thank you so much for letting me read you. I appreciate that. I actually wanted to have some follow-up questions with you, because after I do these readings, I have to go back through and listen to them again myself and figure out what I need to work on and what do I need to adjust. So you guys are really helping me get more detailed with your readings. And that's all I'm looking to do.
And again, Laura, you can go to, her website is laurabryantpsychic.com. Facebook is Laura Bryant 333. And then she does Facebook Lives on Thursdays at 6 p.m. Central Time. So that's Central Time. Okay. So that would be 7 o'clock Eastern. That would be 4 o'clock Pacific. Okay.
Yes.
So let's see. Yep, we did that.
Hi, Tiffany.
We said that. Yes. So, Laura, what is your favorite part about doing these readings?
I think my favorite part right now on the mediumship part is giving people closure, letting them know that their loved ones are around them, and being able to give them evidence of what's going on in their home and stuff, so they absolutely know that they're there and they're loved. We all need that.
Now, something that Laura and I both do, you guys, it's called remote viewing.
I do a lot of that. Yes. I
And-
actually took classes for that. Yeah.
And we both can actually zoom around and take a look. That's why when I say, do I have permission to go into your house, and I'm going down the hallway and I'm going up the stairs and it's the first bedroom on the right, I'm actually like in my mind's eye seeing doing that. Now, when I did the one time, guys, that it was a client, and you all know who it was, and she said I can tell who it was. Emily Loftus's brother-in-law, who was missing, and she called me up. I had no idea who Emily was, and this was back in, I think, 2017, 2018, something like that. And I kept on seeing like red clay soil. Didn't know that he was in Alabama is where he was. I kept on seeing a maroon car. She said that other psychics that she talked to saw a maroon car. And then I talked to her husband, who was the brother of the person that was missing. Then I talked to the brother's girlfriend. The brother's girlfriend, when I talked to her, I was in the car watching the brother drive, and I said, I'm pulling out of the driveway. I'm going 2 blocks. And then she was like, we don't have blocks here. I'm like, well, in Chicago, we have blocks. So I'm going to one stop sign, going to the second stop sign. We're making a right. The odometer says 7. So either we're going 7 miles or, or 7 blocks. I'm not sure what it is. And I said, now we're going on to the ramp. And she's like, oh my God, that's the expressway. And then we went on the express. Like, I am sitting in the back seat, full blown medium from Patricia Arquette from that show. And I'm watching him drive. I'm like, this was so cool and creepy at the same time.
Yeah.
And then I saw him at this park. Well, they found him deceased on a park bench. But the very first image that I got, which I didn't tell her because I was so nervous because I didn't do it, I saw complete darkness. Well, the darkness was him being in a body bag.
Oh my.
So anyway, it's
now I actually do it with I see it through their eyes. So I worked on a case for a family not too long ago, and it was just a few counties over, and I told him where he was, and I could see, he was in the woods and all this. And I said, the best of luck. Well, they did a search and didn't find him. And she called me, she sent me back, and she's like, they didn't find him. I said, they didn't go back far enough. About a month later, I reached out and I'm like, how's it going? And she says, oh no, his phone was pinged 3 counties away. And I'm going, no, they're going to find him by that log. And hunters found him like within a couple of weeks back on that log. Yes. In the location that I said.
And you've worked, Laura, with the police in your area.
Yeah.
There was a famous case just a couple of weeks ago where we were in Tony Stockwell's class, and Tony's like, this is what's going on in England and blah, blah, blah. And they don't know if she's dead or not dead. And I kept on saying, I'm like, oh my God, I think she's not alive. And there was 40 of us in this group. So we had to all break up and say what we saw. So we all came back, and people were like, oh, she's alive, but she's in a house. And oh, she's this. And I'm like, I kept on seeing dark, murky water. Like her body was stuck like in the tree roots of the, like when you go into the lake, and she was kind of stuck there. Well, it was creepy because, again, forensic psychic work is still, I don't know, it just there's a feeling that I get. It's almost a nausea that I can't explain, Laura.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's interesting, but that's where they found her there. So fascinating.
Do
Amazing.
you ever, I want
So,
to have a question for you. Do you ever
yes.
feel what they've gone through? Because I do that a lot too. Like how they
Um,
pass without like without absorbing it. You know what
yeah.
I mean?
Um, I have done when I do mediumship, and again, guys, there are so many professional things that people don't do. Like they're like, oh yeah, they hung themselves and blah blah blah. You would never say that to somebody. You might say that this person decided to leave on their own accord. I have felt that. I have felt the emotions, or I felt the physical. It's just for a brief second. Like I don't want to stay in it. When I first started, long time ago, I would feel it where TMI, everybody, just warning you, TMI. I would have to run to the bathroom
I've done that.
because
Yeah.
they would have to release. And
Mhm.
we're not talking this way, we're talking the other way. But it was like I would have the runs and it would be weird, really weird. Um, so hello, Dee Dee Singh. Thank you for being on here. I appreciate you being on here. So we're talking with Laura Bryant, you guys. And again, we did our meditation and Laura is doing these sessions. She's just like a pop-on surprise live. And if you're on with her, if you're on at that time, she will take people to do her free session for you to work with Lisa Williams that she's taking this class with. So please,
And that's an exchange for you to have to fill out an evaluation to turn it in for me. Yeah.
right, that's the exchange, everybody. So please go to Laura. Again, it is Laura Bryant. Oops, hang on.
333.
333. I was going to
Mhm.
put it up on the screen. Delara, can you just pop it on there? Hi, Chris. Hi, Christy. Thanks, guys, for being on here. Appreciate you both being on here. Delara, can you punch it up one more time? I can scroll up and find it. And then you know what I do on TikTok, Laura?
Yeah.
So
I
you
just
know,
got back on it, by the way.
I saw, I liked your video. And I said, that's awesome, Laura, is what I put to give you a comment on there. But I tease Delora. I tell people that she does snow globe readings. And people are like, what? I'm like, yes, please go to Delora. She does snow globe readings and she will read your paper clips. It is what she does. She's amazing at what she does with it. So again, Laura Bryan 333. Follow and set notifications to all. Yes. And the kitty is saying, go for it.
Send her prayers because she's not
Oh,
well.
oh, little sweetie. So cute. So cute. The sparklest in all the galaxy. You got that right. Well, guys, thank you, Laura, for being on here.
Thank you for allowing me this.
Of
And
course.
I have a question. Are we
Yes.
going to do a live next week when we are on I Can Do This?
Of course, I can do this at the I Can Do It.
I can do it.
I can do this. Yes. At the I Can Do It Hay House conference. Of course,
Yeah.
we're going to do it live.
Even if we don't do readings and stuff, I'd still like to, because everybody's like, are you guys going to do a live? Are you guys going to do live? You didn't do a live last time like you told us you would.
We did.
I don't think we did. We took pictures. We took pictures.
We said hi. Like I walked around. Oh.
I don't remember that. No.
You were busy. You're a busy lady. You're a busy lady. She's this one. This one. You would think that, I mean, she like was talking up a storm. She's like this one and this one and this one. Oh, hi. I'm like, there goes Laura. She's off.
And Lisa taught me to calm that shit down. Calm me down to slow my readings down. That's what I mean by that.
Got it.
Yeah.
Dolores says, yeah, Laura was off gallivanting while we did it. We did, because I had Delora in her costume doing a live.
Yes.
Up as a paperclip. Thank you. Yes, we are going to the I Can Do It. Yes. So, and yes, we'll get Susan Fuller on there and Danette. Danette's coming with us too. So there's Danette, Laura, myself, Susan Fuller. I think there might be some other people that both Laura and I will know. So it'll be
Awesome.
exciting.
I'm
All right,
excited.
guys. Thank you, Laura. So remember, everyone,
Yeah.
we've got the specials. We've got the tomorrow night info session. It's free. Go to eliaspatras.com, look under events and appearances. We've got the info session for the retreat. On the 13th, I'm doing the astrology elements class. You're going to learn all about the elements. You're going to learn all about how to make a meditation cloth. It's a 2-part class. Come join me for that. On the 15th, is the second part, yes. And then tonight is Pandora Pappas. On the 17th, give me a second, I gotta look. On the 17th, we have Susan Fuller on the 17th. So she'll be on. And we've got many other classes: the Get Your Groove Back, the Revamp Your Vision Board, and there's another one that I'm missing. But go to eliaspatras.com, check it out, and I thank you for being here. As always, we are here to connect. And when we connect, we educate. And when we educate, we grow. From our hearts to yours. Thanks, everybody. Have a beautiful day, and we'll talk.